All right, I'm live. Hey, I wanted to hop on here and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about this thing that I call the controlling parent trap. And this is actually something that I've been noticing lately with a lot of parents because I am a life coach for parents and their teenagers. And this trap that I've been noticing, this controlling parenting trap, is that a lot of parents think that it is their job to control their teenager and to make sure that their teenager does all the right stuff so that they can be successful. This might look like trying to control your teen's grades or the friends that they hang out with, or maybe even the choices that they make when they're outside of your home. So, I wanted to come talk to you about this trap that a lot of parents fall into because if you are stuck in the controlling parent trap, this is likely having a negative impact on your relationship with your teenager. And it's easy to understand why so many parents fall into this trap. Most parents, or okay, maybe not most, but a lot of parents, they were raised with parents who controlled their every little move. They told them who they could hang out with. They made them get good grades. They were grounded a lot. The thing is that no matter who has tried to control you in the past, you probably didn't like it. And you probably didn't have a great relationship with that person. Now, the reason is like as human beings, we don't like it when people try and control us. And even when parents are super well intentioning or well meaning, like they're like, hey, you got to do this so that you can be successful. It still, as human beings, rubs us the wrong way. So I want you to ask yourself that person that used to try to control me, did I like that? The answer is probably no. If you didn't like it, do you think your teenager will also like it? Again, the answer is probably no. And if you explore even more, you can ask, like, well, how did I feel when I was being controlled, when they told me I had to do things? And for a lot of teenagers, they feel angry and they feel resentful. Now, the good news is there is a much better way, and it's actually easier than you would think because the old way, this old way of parenting that we experience from our parents, from teachers, of trying to control and make sure that you do the right thing. That is very hard for parents. But this new way is for you to shift your attention from all of these things that you cannot control to one of the few things that you actually can control. And I would like you to shift your attention from trying to control your teen to building an impactful relationship with your teen. Because what happens is, like, I'm sure you've experienced this too. I know for me, I had a teacher when I was in 10th grade. His name was Mr. Davies, and that man had an impactful relationship with me. Like, I knew that he cared about me. I knew that he thought I was cool, and he inspired me to do more than I would do on my own. He didn't try and make me do certain things. He just built a relationship with me. And out of respect to him, I now wanted to do those things that other people would try and make me do. So before we go any further, I would like to ask, and please put in the comments if this is you. Are you ever guilty of trying to change your teenager in an effort to help them be successful? And even if you're not watching this live and you're watching the replay, please let me know. Is this something that you have ever been guilty of doing? Trying to, I don't know, maybe make sure that your teenager gets good grades so that they can go off to that great college, or trying to make sure that your teenager is hanging out with appropriate friends so that they're not making dumb choices. The thing is, all of that is outside of your control and it will have a negative impact on your relationship. So, my invitation is this: shift your attention to building a rock solid relationship, a relationship that has impact on your teen's life to where they like you, they're willing to talk to you. They'll consider doing things that they don't want to because you first have that relationship. Now, you can continue doing things the old way, where you think, man, it is my job. I got to get my teenager to do the right thing. And if you continue doing things the old way, yeah, thank you, Leslie. Definitely. I'm glad I'm not the only one. If you continue doing things the old way, you will continue to get the same results. You will continue to have a strained relationship with your teenager. But if you want to try things the new way, if you want to shift that focus that's leaving both you and your teen feeling angry and resentful, but if you'd like to shift that energy and start building an impactful relationship, I would like to invite you to a free training that I am going to be hosting June 8th, June 13th, and June 15th. It's a three-part training that I call the Be the Change training. It's awesome. And what it does is it helps parents stop focusing so much on things outside of their control and bring their focus back inward so that they can start being the change that they want to see. Now, I left the link in the description of this YouTube or Facebook Live. I don't know. I'm on Facebook, YouTube, all the places. If you would like to attend that training, it's free, it's live. Click that link and go register. And while you're at it, go register on Facebook. I have a group. It's called Be the Change Challenge. Next week, I will be offering a free challenge. It'll come with a workbook. It'll come with 5 days of challenges that you can do to help you be prepared to hit the ground running when my Be the Change training starts in a couple of weeks. So, with that, I want to invite you, say goodbye to that old controlling parent trap and say hello to building a meaningful and impactful relationship with your teen. That will improve your relationship with them, and go do that challenge. You'll be shocked at how much power you actually have. And with that, I will see you guys coming soon. In that group, you'll be able to be a part of that challenge. I don't think there will be many live videos, but you'll be able to see other parents working on the exact same stuff. And just go ahead and make sure you're registered for the free live training. If you're there live, I will be able to answer any questions and make sure that you get the help that you need to have a fantastic relationship with your teenager. So, all right, guys, I will talk to you later.